In the Revachol Citizens Militia, there is only one officer superstar. This is his story.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons.
All right, let's try it. Let's press print.
The printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal.
That's not a surprise. Let's read the printout.
The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
Kim, do you think this log might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
You just never know. I love this glow that it's doing. That's really neat. Read the second entry.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
I guess it's unnerving then.
What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
Wait, narcotics? Let's look around.
I doubt that we can find any. It's just idle fishermen's gossip to scare away the kids. Nothing spooky about this place either. It's just abandoned and cold, and in an awful part of town.
I think Kim is like the least art cop possible.
Then why doth the lieutenant protest against spending time here so often?
Oh, good call, drama. Kim is a little bit put off by this place. Let's read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would you need an antenna?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
He steps on a wire running on the ground, inspecting it with his boot. Let's read that fourth entry.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers.
This is in fact the role-playing game. Whoever this is trying to set it back up again. That's really, really neat.
But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
Aren't they always?
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Ooh, a data loss, huh?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Oh, I thought you wanted to leave, Kim. Artists, programmers, Lexi, who are all those people? I think we know the answer to that.
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
I agree, Kim. Read the fifth entry.
12th of February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
All right, let's read the sixth entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. but I did discover a curious audiospatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Oh, so the stuff we saw set up near Tiago that was all silent for us was kind of a serendipitous discovery, I guess. She didn't really come here to do that.
Is she talking about?
The lieutenant looks to his right towards the silence. I believe she is, Kim, yes. Let's read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the Swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
Oh, such a mystery. Curiouser and curiouser.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be? We ask, looking at the water basins behind us.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
Fascinating. Let's read the 8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music, one neo-disco song over and over again.
Nice, the future of dance music.
Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work.
I think it's interesting that she doesn't talk about Tiago at all. So she's obviously describing a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
Let's read the 9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
That's me. I was the one who broke into the radio computer, and the storekeep must be placed.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with that machine.
Why do you say that? Let's read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping energy drinks. Water. Toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air.
Okay, that's kind of a weird list.
Your reading is interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Oh, who's here?
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
There she is, Soona, programmer. Here she comes. Oh, she just walked right past us and started typing. Okay. Did you not want to wonder what we're doing here, Soona?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
She glares at you as she holds down the off button for several seconds. The machine reboots.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here.
She barely looks up from the keyboard. You hear the machine whir back to life.
It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
What about Tiago?
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Okay, I guess we'll talk to her after she reboots. Okay, we can talk to her now, or we can go through this thing. Let's see if we can look at the cone of silence again, though. No, it doesn't light up. I'm holding down tab. Although, it is still silent. I'm going to take off our flashlight and put the tear bag in case there's tear around here. But it doesn't look like there is. You know, always looking to make money. Alright, let's talk to her.
What is it?
The woman is still hunched over the keyboard, gently illuminated by the purring machine. Hey, are you the lead programmer of Whirl Untethered by any chance?
Yes. Or no. not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad. Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
It does not look like a big loss to her. Sorry, but who are you and what are you doing here, Soona?
I am Soona Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Oh, Orbis is the programming language that Trant was working with his son Mikhail on when we were over by the Feld R&D location.
If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
She turns back to the terminal.
Did she say over 16 years of experience? She must have started programming when she was still a teenager.
Okay, well, since I asked this, let's ask her. Have you seen the Crab Man?
No.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you. And the Crab Man has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about crab men.
She barely looks up, now tinkering with the machine's printer.
Wow, she really doesn't. Not afraid, this one.
I guess not superstitious. Why are there so many machines in this place, Soona?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN Prefect's processing unit.
What?
RAIN Prefect. My radio computer.
And that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I don't really know much about anything in this world, to be honest.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
So it's cloud computing. Har har. Wait, what's on air?
On the front. The unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region.
Oh, okay. Alright, sure. Licensed and controlled by Lintel.
It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Like love.
And the AR1, it's a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage and the operation has been surprisingly stable.
Very nice.
But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians.
That's, some nice, useful trivia.
Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything. Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieus dedicated to that sort of thing.
Hey, well, thank you, Soona. What are you doing with your radio computer?
I'm working.
Working on what, smartass?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point. I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do. And you're not helping.
Too bad. Plus, we got a volition check, and we just made it with our super cool 4 volition now. Now that we're a magnesium-based life form. What about those bowls of water over there?
They are connected to my RAIN Prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Alright, we won't then.
Short and terse. There you have it. Whatever she's using them for, they're hers.
Yes, we've established that. Right, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
There's a hint of amusement in her tired eyes. I'm a police officer. It's my job to ask questions, Soona.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
She says, ready to stand her ground.
I'm
What
looking
research?
for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
2mm hole in the world.
Wait, what?
Yeah, wait, what?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said. The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to the data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what led me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
Hole in the world. What does that mean exactly?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing.
Oh, it's like dark matter.
What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
She's suddenly absorbed in the conversation, waiting for our answer.
Easy. You measure it by the world around it.
Nice logic. You measure it by collecting data on its surroundings, on that which exists.
Exactly. Very true. That's what I've been aiming for. That's why I have those basins. I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins.
Oh, yeah, I would also use hydro transducers for sure.
Hydro transducers. So that's what those water basins are. Devices for recording sound through water.
But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
She grows silent, staring at her circle of basins. It looks like some ancient ritual. You said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the swallow, the exact point in space.
But Tiago seems to know where it is.
And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
Do you have any idea where this hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
She looks up, eyes trying to pierce the pitch-black heights above, but without much success. I wonder if we had passed that red check, if we would know exactly where it was. Why there, Soona?
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow, and the higher you go, the less you record.
Yeah, but Tiago's up there.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
It's not, Kim. You skeptic.
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where Tiago lives.
I know.
You don't think Crabman might be somehow responsible here?
No, I don't.
Yeah, but he might have a clue. Whatever, that's all I wanted to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world, for now.
Great. Thanks.
How do you feel about anodic dance music?
What? I hate it.
Oh, very nice.
I bet she hasn't even heard it.
Have you even listened to it? Like, actually listened?
Yeah. Like all the time. My tent neighbors don't really ease up with their partying, do they?
She pulls a face that looks absolutely scathing.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
Right, but how do you feel about a club for anodic dance music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
Oh, I didn't really believe it was. What do they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
No, I think Superstar is being thick in this case because he failed that white check. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for anodic dance music. They said it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you? Thanks.
Okay, cool. We get another chance to do it.
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Right. I didn't think you were. All right, let's see if there's anything new about the 2mm hole. No, let's not. Okay, right? I'll let you work in peace now, Soona. Okay. Wow, so much stuff. Oh, and an autosave even. We're going to leave it here for today. This episode was a tad shorter than usual, but I feel it was a productive one. Thank you for spending your time here. If you have not already, please consider subscribing to the channel. And as always, remember to spay or neuter your pets, but not both.